Lincoln, man, there's a ton of potential with your swing. So a lot of the issues that you spoke about in the write-up that you did is really two things. So I would say when you're swinging down, the club face tends to be really, really open. So I think that's why you have some trouble with starting direction. You said some go directly to the left, some are going to fade away to the right. You have a very open club face, so you have to make a lot of compensations going into contact. But the other thing that I was going to say is when you swing back, you start to rotate and your arms start to work around you really nicely. But at some point here, they stop working around you and you just pick them up. So if you are lucky enough to, obviously somebody, I'm assuming, videoed you swinging. So something that they can do that would be really good for you is if you're swinging, let's say this way, just have somebody hold a club. They can stand, 2 or 3 feet away so you won't hit them, and just have them hold a club almost at the angle of your right arm, maybe a little bit more flat to the ground. And what that's going to let you do is your goal is to not hit the club. So if the club were to be right here, if you lift your arms, you're going to hit the club. So if you don't have somebody to help video you, what I would tell you is when you swing, you need to try to keep your left hand under your right shoulder. So that will prevent some of that lifting, right? Now, with that being said, do I want you to actually keep your left arm that low? No, I don't. But I do want you to feel that so we can get your left arm a little bit lower, and then when you swing down, you're going to be coming in from a more advantageous position here. So the first thing is not letting your left arm lift, right? So we should see it across your shoulder line. Yours tends to be a little bit higher, so keep the arms moving around you in the backswing using those two things that I told you there. And then lastly, when you're swinging down and you have this club face super, super open, you're going to have to do a lot of compensations getting the impact, and I think that's why you have some directional issues. If you were to be on a motorcycle, to accelerate, you're going to go like this. When you start and transition to swing down, do a reverse motorcycle with your left wrist. So that would look something like this. Right, so you're going to be doing that reverse motorcycle with your left wrist, and then your right wrist is going to bend back like that. So that'll help you keep the club face square. Then you're free to rotate and swing as hard as you want, honestly. We got to get the club in a more advantageous position swinging down, and get that club face a little bit more square, and you'll be good to go.